Hey, how's it going? I'm going to do a craft tonight, and it does not involve this cat. This cat, in lovey-dovey mode, Mr. Blue. We're being formal here. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, you're going to shake the camera? Shaking the desk? I suspect this cat weighs 20 pounds. Don't lie down. Oh, reduce your blood pressure. Pet a cat. Particularly a lovey-dovey cat who's purring. No, you're gonna hit my camera. Oh, no, you don't. Don't chew that cord. That's not your cord. Oh my goodness. Look at this babe. He's so big. I changed his name. What? Are you okay? He's so big he doesn't fit entirely in the screen panel area, the lens, the viewing area. Anyway, I was gonna do a craft tonight. Well, I was gonna do... Bye. That's a hair flare. I was going to do a glue book of sorts. So I got this book. It's actually a flip book, or it's advertised as a flip book, but I got a whole mess of them. What did I do with them? Are these them? Are these them? Oh yeah, they are. Artist preferred 8 flip books, hybrid paper. I'm not sure what that means, hybrid paper, but I'm gonna show you. It came in this box. This is how thick it really looks, and what I did to glue things into it is I cut it back a lot, as you can see, a lot. First I took out 1 page every, I want to say like every 3 pages, I took out 1 page. Oh, what did I do? Oh, these are the pages that I took out. This thick. Oh, what is that? Over ½ inch, I'd say. A little over ½ inch. Yeah, just a little. And they're thick. They're thick-ish, I should say, like watercolor paper. But they're certainly not 140 pound. There might be... I'm gonna say they're probably 80 pound paper, and they have a texture like watercolor paper on one side, and then oh yeah, that how are you gonna see that? Maybe do it like that, like that. You can kind of see it, but it's very hard to tell. So they have a little bit of a texture on one side, and they're flat on the other side, or smooth on the other side. And I thought, okay, hold on to those, because that's good, that's useful. And I'm not going to do flip books, although this, that's very relaxing to me, it sounds like. I don't know if it's to you, and I don't know if it is to me when I get into the editing mode. So, what I want to do is I want to take these that I have from when I was punching circles, I think. I don't know if I was watching some of my videos pre-editing mode, and this one, I can't remember if no, I didn't. I haven't edited this one yet. This is next on the editing block, or editing list, and I thought, hey, you know what? And then I was watching how to do the pencil etching with the South Sun oil-based colored pencils. And I thought, I'm going to do a glue book, and I can use these because I said they were going to go into my other journal, but I'm going to use these for this, or not the whole thing, of course, and I'm not going to do the whole thing on camera, fill up all these pages, so I just want to do the cover with these, and then I have no idea how that's going to go. And maybe one of the pages. I don't want to do the first one. Let me see. They're blank on both sides. And also, I think I have to be a little bit careful with these because these pages are not sewn in, they're glued in. And so it wasn't very difficult for me to remove the pages. Oh, wait, let's flip it over. I don't know if that made a difference or not. And it has been, it's August 2020, and I haven't crafted, I'm going to say about 2 weeks, because I've been extremely busy with work. I'm trying to get my course shells up to snuff so that they can be approved for online teaching, and then from the shells, then I copy what I have in the shells to the courses that I'm teaching. So I just submitted the INRW shell, and I've been working, and it took me about 2 weeks to get that ready. Oh my goodness, a lot of work. And then now I'm working on the reading one, and well, obviously right now I'm not, because I I had to stop. I said, that's it. I can't believe I did as much as I did on Saturday. Friday into Saturday. Today is a Saturday. Because I was kind of antsy on Friday, and I thought, why am I so antsy? Like, not hyper per se, but I was very distracted, so I couldn't stay in one place. Okay, I'm gonna do, hey, I should do, no, I'll do it like this. I will do it like this, and I need parchment paper. I need parchment paper. Just a minute. Okay, so put some parchment paper out, and now I'm just going to put some of the stuff on here. Cover it first, I guess. I don't know. Yeah. Just to give you an idea of how busy I've been lately. I've been busier than a long-tailed cat in a room full of rocking chairs. You got that picture? Ooh, that's busy. I'm using the Scotch Create glue stick for tonight's adventure. And I am just going to slap them down if I can pick them up. And I'm going to cut off excess. Excess pieces. Hopefully I'm going to be able to trim off. We'll see how it looks. Now, I've been trying to tell myself, make sure you have contrasting colors here. Contrasting. Been working a lot with contrasting colors just with my course. The program I have, online learning is done through Blackboard, and the program that the teachers have to use to check their documents and presentations, like PowerPoint presentations, is called Ally, and that's a part of Blackboard. And what Ally does is it checks to make sure that our documents have headings, and if we have any tables in our documents that, oh, see, no, that's too close together, that that the tables have headers. And so that's important, and it has to be, Ally is something that makes the program, or the files, the materials that we provide, makes them all accessible to all learners. So that's very important. I'm going to put some of this down. So sometimes it can get a little frustrating. For example, in early July, I went into one of the shells that I was using. It's kind of like it was the shell that I was using for the course, the online teaching certification course. And I would go in there and I would check my documents, and Ally would say it's not quite, it's not at 100%, so you're going for 100%. And let's cool that pink color. And then so I would fix it, which means I would open up the document that I had on file on my USB or on my computer, and I would fix it, and then I would drag it, save it, and drag it into the Ally area, because I would keep that open. And then I would wait for it to, you know, to process and to check it. And it would occasionally, a lot of times, it would not just occasionally, a lot of times it would pop up and tell me that, no, that's not right, or it needs to be, the headings have to start with level 1, you know, I'm like, okay. So then I would pull it back in, or I would go back into where I had it on my computer, and I would bring it up again, bring that document up, and then fix it, and then drag it in. Now the hardest time I had, I'm pretty good with fixing the headings in a document and the header in a table, but I'm having a difficult time with what? With the contrast in PowerPoint. So I have a lot of my not lectures, but a lot of the skills that I make available to my students through presentations. A lot of the materials are PowerPoint presentations. And I would fix it in July. I fixed it July 2nd. I'm ranting now because I'm like, and then in just a few days ago, I brought it back up, or I would go through the folder where I kept that information, and let's see, I'm looking for missed spots. I do see a couple there, but I want to do, so I would bring up that information, you know. So in August, it was just maybe a few days ago, I went through this one folder that I wanted to put into the reading shell. It's called For Further Reading. I'm trying to get this piece of it's called For Further Reading, and I have a lot of different websites, a few PowerPoint presentations, and some Microsoft Word documents. Just a minute. I have a method. I wanted to, that's what I want to do, right there. I wanted to put that there. And let's see if I can hold my train of thought here. I don't know if I can. At least I'm honest. I'm trying to hold my train of thought. I went in and I was checking that For Further Reading folder, and I have to scroll down pretty far because I have a lot of web links in there too. And we have some small ones. I need a small one. And I would scroll down, and if it's not 100%, if it's not perfect, whatever file, Word or PowerPoint presentation, or even PDF, some things like that, it checks also PDF files. And so if it wasn't perfect, it would be light green or red, I think, or orange, or like a yellow. Red is the worst, of course, and of course, red is stop and fix this. And I have it all like here, right there. Then I would need a smaller piece. I'm going over. So I went in there in August, and right there, I just keep going over that with the glue stick, and I'm gonna tear this. Looking for itty bitty ones. And I happen to see that the 5 items that are not website links have light green on them instead of green. In July, when I fixed them in July, they were perfect. You know, after I fixed them, then it said perfect. So when I went back in August and did that, it pops up and it says, like the Word documents didn't have headings that started with at level 1, and there was a contrast problem for the PowerPoint presentations. Oh, I'm gonna put that little flower right there. And so I just kept fixing it and fixing it and fixing it and resubmitting, you know, clicking or drop and drag to put them back in so that Ally could check it out. And, you know, finally it says perfect. I'm thinking, finally. And then yesterday, I was having one heck of a time with, let me do this. I was having one heck of a time with one of the PowerPoint presentations. It was something about study skills, techniques for concentrating and remembering, I think is the name of the presentation that I did. I did that a long time ago. And what another flower. It kept saying that, well, the first one was I had a link on the first slide, and then it kept showing it as dark blue, and when I opened it up and I looked at the slide, it showed it, I have it in white, and I did that on purpose. I put it in white because I knew it was a link, and all links for Microsoft show up in blue. Well, Ally read that as blue and not white, and I thought, well, what's up with that? I'm never going to be able to fix this then. So what I did was I took that link and I put it on, I think, the last slide because it's blue. So I put it, and I changed the font back to blue for everything so that it would meet the contrast parameters. Okay, so I could do that. Oh, wait, and it doesn't take very long for this to dry, but it is kind of sticky still a little bit, so I might go off camera and maybe trim, because I want to do a page too, and before I end this show. And how long did that take me? That's not too bad. I see this is up. So, yeah, it's not perfect. Some things have to be perfect. Oh, look at that. That comes off completely. Yeah, that would help. Damn, stop. So I'm a little frazzled now because I've been working non-stop for, I would say, 3 weeks on my future courses, or my shells anyway for the future courses. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna let that dry a little bit, and I'll be back to. I think also once it's dry off camera, I'm gonna trim off this part, and then I'm gonna do a page with these as well. Okay, I trimmed off. Oh, look at that. And then I covered the spine because, you know, I had one that was peeking over the edge, and so I think I might have cut that off, and I thought, you know, let me cover the spine. And I'm actually not liking this glue right now because it's not sticking my stuff down. This is a little bit thicker paper. It's mixed media paper. It's about 80 pound. Copy paper is 20 pound. So, yeah, this is thicker than copy paper. So now I got that going. And eventually I'm going to cover, or, yeah, I'm going to seal these in. And I'll do the back. I probably won't do that on camera, though. But I did want to... I'm going to do the same design here. Well, not the same, but these scraps, I'm going to cover this first page, and for a very, very good reason. Right? That little spot right there. You see that little spot? Yeah, that's because I got glue on my finger. And then I touched that, and I mucked it up, and I thought, well, I guess I know what page I'm doing, so I'm doing the first page. Okay, I'm trying to get the stuff off my finger. That's not going to work. So I'm going to use this glue. I'm not taking any chances. Let's do this. I'm thinking this shouldn't take too long, right? Because it's a small page. And I think I'm not planning to cover the whole page with these, and that's just because the shapes of them, you know, it's that's weird. Not quite round. Do I want a round one? No. No, I don't. I don't want any... It's not that I don't want any round pieces, it's that... I don't know. Don't mind me. Look, it's earth. It's like a snow globe. How about this one? I don't want to go off the page, so these big ones I'm not going to put in. I don't know if you can see those. Oh, you can. Let's do a flower. I'm going to put the flower here. I will do some overlapping pieces, but I'm not planning to cover it entirely, I guess. Is that a cat hair? And I only have about 20 or so, a little less than 20 minutes, then I gotta feed the kitties. I always gotta feed the kitties. I waited 2 hours after the 12-hour mark for feeding the kitties, so I just thought, you know, I'm just gonna wait until a cat comes and bugs me for food. Because right now some of them, one is sleeping. I don't know where she's sleeping. That would be Coconut. Oh, that's sticking down much better than the glue stick. I bought those glue sticks as a 4-pack. Thinking I got a good deal. My computer it got its updates yesterday, yesterday morning, and so now, now it's just going to bother me with noise. So if you don't mind the noise, I'm not going to move the mouse or anything to get it to quiet down, because I think it needs to run its course or finish processing. That's what I think it's doing. Okay, let's see. Get some more little pieces. Let me put some pieces on there. There's another flower. I just want to get some of the little pieces on here. couple more. Right there. Do this itty bitty piece. There. No rhyme or reason to this, by the way. But I definitely needed to do this tonight. Or I should say this morning. It's going to be... Where to put it? In an hour and a half or so, it's going to be light outside. This is the day that I have to stay awake for a while, a long time before I go to sleep. Because next week I have meetings. Are you sure I can't touch the mouse? Man, that's annoying. It won't sound as loud to you, but it's very loud to me. Is that a cat hair? It's the cat flower. Maybe I can make these look three-dimensional, and maybe I should move down a little. Zoom in a little. I was looking at this boo-boo on my index finger. I have this every once in a while. The top of my index finger there gets very itchy. And I was talking to a friend on the phone. I was not even thinking about it, and I just scratched it. Ugh. And then, of course, I regretted it. I was like, no, I can't have that. I would put my salve on it, maybe. So it'll heal faster. Seem to be a lot of circles. I thought maybe if I oh no, I lost my train of thought. Normal. Normal right now. I was gonna say what? Oh, I thought maybe if I paused the updates after the big updates, the security fixes and whatnot, that it wouldn't do this revving when the computer sits idles. It's because I'm not using the computer right now. And then sometimes when I was using it earlier and it was revving, here I put these little pieces and I'm ignoring them. What are you gonna do? I tell myself, just leave it alone. It'll straighten itself out, but it was taking too long, so that's, I don't have patience for my computer. I have a lot of patience, mind you, for everything else. For people and, you know, for my students. I'm told that a lot. You have a lot of patience. Not for my computer. Mostly that has to do with Microsoft. Ooh, it's cool. It's like it's a doodle. It's a doodle from a doodle. All these pieces are from a doodle. I'm trying to figure out what I did with... I punched another sheet, like when I did... This is from the etching. I think it's from the etching I showed. I don't know. I could be wrong. It could be one that I did off-camera etchings. So I was watching the video where I did the pencil etchings, and I'm thinking, what'd you do with that sheet? And I realized that a couple of videos down, or a couple of days down the road in the video folder, sure enough, I did it. I cut them up. That's on video. And now I'm thinking, where did I put that? Oh, I have this one. I'm going to tear some of these so I can put a few more on. Let's see if we can get, okay. Let's see if we can get some of these on. And then I'll sign off. And then one of these days I'll come back on and I'll do another video and do another page with something else other than doodle scraps. I'm having a hard time with with the scrap. Oh, see, they're all the same color. Tammy, shame on you. How about this one? Nope. How about this one? I'm not going to seal this page with Mod Podge, although you never know. Never know. Let's do it here. Where's this one gonna go? I have no idea. Oh, it's starting up again. No, you don't. You can start up whether I want you to or not, right? Yay. Ta-da! Worship boats on there. Looks like a thing. You know, a thing. Just a minute. Let's see if I can get... There's a piece of glue underneath this one. Okay, this last one. I had a gap. Cool. Okay, and I think with the white spaces, I might color those in or something. Maybe I'll use oil-based colored pencils or something. I don't know. How much of that did you not see? Oh, I'm zoomed in, that's right. That's hard to remember. If you do videos and you zoom in, how do you remind yourself to zoom out? Or do you? Or don't you? Or what? You don't zoom in, you don't zoom out. Sometimes I forget. Okay, I'm going to do one picture with this one, and then I'm going to flip it over and do the cover. So, smile. The last video I saw... Oh, look at that! Man, I'm going to have to take a binder clip. Oh... I'm going to have to put like parchment paper down and take a giant binder clip and then put it there. Ooh. It's very bright in the screen panel. It kind of moved on me. I'm gonna zoom way in for this picture. And see if I can zoom in more. Whoa. Okay, yeah, that looks good. Okay, say crafty. Okay, I'm going. Got some things removed. I randomized. What was it last time? I don't even remember. And I watched that last night too. Whoa! Oh. Zoom out. Have an extraordinary day. And please comment, like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye.